Bark, 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 bark. Oh, I'm sorry. Welcome to the Crazy Family Show. Enjoy the video. Bye.
So I realized this morning that we totally forgot to vlog this morning.
Again.
And it's not that we didn't have anything to talk about, it was just I forgot to bring the camera out of my pocket. So here we are again, on our way home doing a car vlog. Although we've got Crazy Ella back there, but you can't really see her, I don't think. Where are you back there, little one? There she is. You can sort of see her waving. There she is. We're on our way to go get Crazy Xander from Crazy Nana's. And we're going to home make some food. I think we're going to have some dino nuggets and french fries for dinner. Because I don't know about you, Alabella, I am starving Marvin. I need some food.
I'm going to go on a rant again.
Oh, rant. Here we go, rants.
So, remember how the other night we were ranting about how people calling in, demanding the moon and the stars, but really wanting to only pay sawdust?
Yep.
I have another rant.
Okay.
I'm not going to say that I wasted my breath in arguing with this woman, but at the same time, I basically told her, well, if you don't pay your bills, this is what happens. You can't not pay for something and expect us to continue to give you the service.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So, this woman, she calls in and she was so freaking rude and screaming at me. I had to literally turn the volume down on my headset because she was yelling that loud.
Oh my goodness.
And she was upset that her internet service had been suspended. And I told her, I said, well, I'm sorry that you're upset. And I know it's frustrating. You know, we need the internet for a lot of things in our lives. I said, however, we haven't received a payment from you since you started your service with us.
Ouch.
And she's like, well, blah, 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 you know, trying to use every excuse. I don't have a job and I'm on disability and la, 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 and I can't afford it and la, 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 la. And I said, but ma'am, you've had this service for almost an entire year.
Wow.
And you can't even try and pay like 20 bucks? Like, I can understand if you can't make your full payment, okay? But at least try.
Something. Or were there any notes from her phoning in to explain anything?
No.
Yeah, see that?
No. And she's like, well, you guys didn't even notify me that it was going to be suspended. I said, actually, we did.
Mm-hmm.
We've called you multiple times. Well, I don't answer that phone. Not our problem.
Nope.
I'm sorry. And I got to that point and I said, well, you know what? If you don't answer your phone, that's not our problem. We did our due diligence to call you, to notify you. You choose not to answer your phone, that's your choice.
Yep.
Not our choice.
Yep.
Okay? So we did our due diligence to try and notify you. You chose not to answer the phone, that's not our fault. It is your responsibility to pay your bill. You choose not to do that, you're not going to have service for very long, are you? She's like, well, why are you getting rude? I said, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to sympathize with you. I'm trying to understand, but you are telling me how we are wronging you. But really, at the end of the day, you're not paying for the service that we're providing you. And, you know, there's going to come a time where we have to say enough is enough.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sorry that you are faced now with having to pay the full balance before you can have your service back, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Now, would you like me to transfer you to our credit operations department? Fine.
And I mean, that goes back to what I've said many, many times over the years. It's just like, the terms of service are pretty clear. Like, the client is responsible for XYZ, and yet when they phone in and they're like, oh, well, I didn't know I went over on my data. I was on Wi-Fi. Well, or they get the notification that they have reached their limit, but they keep going, and then they call in and it's like, well, I didn't mean to go over. Well, no, we sent you a notification. You chose to ignore that. But yet we as an industry not even my company, but just industry in general, have ingrained in folks' heads to, well, if I phone in and bitch enough, I'll get what I want. And 9 times out of 10 they do, because of the competition that's out there. The companies don't want to lose their clients, so they just give the client what they want, and then they lose billions of dollars every year because they get credits. And I just, as a consumer, but also as from a business standpoint, for me, it just, I don't understand it.
And like, and I do my best to sympathize as much as I can, because you know what? I've been in the situation where I couldn't pay the full balance.
Yep.
Okay? We all get there.
Mm-hmm.
There's some times where something comes up, an expense that you were not planning on comes up. Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah.
Life sucks, right?
Yep.
But at least, even though we couldn't make all of our payments like the exact amount, we still tried. We still put something on it. Mm-hmm. And companies will work with you as long as you try.
Yeah.
There is a limit, of course, but as long as you try, they're more willing to work with you. Mm-hmm. Because for the most part, you are talking to a human on the other side of that computer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And anyway, I'm gonna get off my soapbox. All I'm saying, don't bitch to your telecom provider or your internet provider that it's not fair that we turned your service off because you didn't pay your bill.
Well, it's about 11:30, and I'm gonna call it a night. It's been a long night. I'm tired. Came home, made some dinner, and Xander's just finishing up his game. Crazy Ella's already toddled off to bed. Crazy Mama is chilling on the couch. And yeah, I'm gonna either sit down tonight to edit this for you if I don't fall asleep, or I'll do it tomorrow morning after I get back from the doctor's office for myself. I thank you as always for stopping by and checking us out, and if you are new, I ask that you subscribe. It only takes a moment of your day, and then you always get a notification that we uploaded a new vlog, which we do every day. Not rocket science, right folks? Please click the like button, check out our social media and the podcast, and as always, make sure you come back tomorrow. We'll see you then, folks. Stay crazy.